All right, we're live and headed out on my walk. Day 208. It's enough daylight today. Daylight savings time. Everybody lost an hour of sleep last night. For those of you who've been asleep, let's see who comes in first today. Cindy's here. Good morning, Cindy. Good to see you bright and early on this morning. Sun is about ready to pop up. Got enough daylight to come out and take my walk. I don't know how I'm going to do today. My hip is already hurting, but we'll be all right. You haven't been to bed yet? Morning, Possum. Good to see you this morning. I had a pretty nice, relatively phone-free day yesterday. I set my phone down after I got done with the live stream, about maybe half hour after I got done with the live stream. Set my phone down and just let it sit there all day long. Lisa's here. Good morning. You had 20 fish last night, 540 pounds. Oh my goodness. Best night ever. Wow. Wow, that's a lot of fish. Morning to you, Lisa. Good to see you this morning. Decided to get up early with us this morning, huh, Lisa? I know you were running a little bit late yesterday. So we are out. Started 15 minutes later than normal just to get me some daylight. It's really lightened up quite a bit in that 15 minutes. Sun will be popping up here in a few minutes. I can see the orange on the clouds. Sun should be coming up right over there somewhere. Moon's still up in the sky. That plant's got a boatload of flowers on it. "208 days in a row. "459 miles when we're all done today." I think at morning, sailors take warning. Okay. I knew there were sayings like that. I had no idea what they are. We definitely got pink skies this morning. I call them orange, so maybe they won't be a warning since I call them orange. Like I control anything. Nope, nothing at all from Laura. How are you doing this morning there, H. Kemp? Thanks for that wonderful comment this morning. We'll give you a day to think about that. Hello, Panda. Good morning to you. Right. 4380. What in the heck is that? Rio Bombo Clat. How are you doing this morning? Yeah. Nothing to contribute, nothing to read. So far, so good, Panda. I'm just really starting out. My first part of my walk, I just kind of walk around the block. When I added the extra distance and went to 3 miles, had to kind of figure out what to add. So basically, I just kind of walk around the block. I found out, I wasn't, before when I was doing 2 miles, I wasn't starting the mileage till I got to the, or the time, until I got to the walking trail. And I was actually walking a third of a mile extra every day. So to add the extra was really only adding 2/3 of a mile. So, Buddy Cat, I did not have ribeyes last night. I did go get something to eat, though. I did not feel like fixing anything. So I went to, some people aren't familiar with this, but a place called Cookout. Basically, it's a hamburger place. But they still have reasonably priced meals. Houses are so big in America. And this is just a typical middle class neighborhood. Where are the sidewalks? In the neighborhood I have, there are none. At least not through the neighborhood. Yeah, sunrise should be about right now. You can kind of see it's definitely brighter over there to the east. I had to wait an extra 15 minutes for the sun to come up because at 7:30 it was still pretty dark. Panda, it all depends. Most newer neighborhoods have sidewalks. This neighborhood here was probably all built back in the 1950s and 1960s. And at the time it was all built, this is probably not that populated. So lots and lots of trees, that's for sure. That's my house there. That's home right there. I'm gonna walk right on by, even though I got a nice hot cup of coffee sitting in there, just waiting on me to come back. Desmond, how are you doing this morning? Yeah, the deer video I shot the other day, they were standing right there in that side yard, right next to my house. I was down in the basement to film them. I can do it. I know I can do it. Absolutely, I can do it. Oh, and I didn't even look at the time, but I set like milestones along my walk just to kind of make sure that as I'm going, I'm doing okay on my timing. And I should be walking past my house at the 10-minute point into my walk. And I think I was pretty close. I looked as I pointed the camera to my house, and no, it was before that. But anyway, I looked right before I got in front of my house, and it was 9.5 minutes. So we're doing okay. The last 2 days, I have beat my time. I'm trying to do this 3 miles in under, or at least right around 50 minutes. And the last 2 days have been pretty much exactly the same time, 48 minutes and 40 seconds. So even if the neighborhood has sidewalks that people still walk on the road, yeah. JJ, don't even know what a Zionist is, so don't think I am one. And sometimes they come in and they ask the silliest questions rather than trying to get to know the host. And I guess that's one way to get to know them, but why not ask me a question like, hey Dave, do you like mashed potatoes? All right, so we're getting to the trail now. Don't worry about it, Panda. Just ignore. Pretty cat, I do like mashed potatoes. You like mashed hot dogs? Okay. Mashed potatoes rock. Absolutely. And sometimes they're good with brown gravy, sometimes they're good with white gravy. Mountaintop is here. Good morning. How you doing this morning, James? It was good to see you yesterday out in the wild, Mountaintop. And definitely good to stop by Panda's live stream for a few minutes. I was just heading out to get something to eat and turned on my phone, saw the alert that you were live, Panda, so I stopped in for a minute. Just stirred the pot of coffee. There you go. All right, I'm going to cut this off at the pass here, and all right. JJ's gone. No, I don't want. For some reason, that last message is still showing up. Must have got it in just as I was hitting the timeout button. There we go. All right, JJ's gone. One of them people that just wants to cause problems. And that's the way our system wants it. They want us at each other's throats constantly. Bathy, how you doing this morning? Possum, you're welcome. And they gave you a reading mountaintop. That's cool. What's on today's agenda? More of the same. Yesterday I did a very good job of leaving my phone just sit. And I'm trying to consciously reduce my screen time. And so yesterday, about a half hour after the stream, I just set my phone down, picked it up here and there throughout the day just to see if any emergencies were popping off. But other than that, really didn't look at it much until last night. So give some people some uplifting insights and messages. There you go. And it was very insightful to a lot of things I can focus better on in the coming months. I know what one of your focuses is going to be there, James. Absolutely. I put my phone in the car sometimes just to get away from it. Yeah. I plug mine in and I set it where I plug it in. There's a drawer right there, and I just put it inside the drawer. And if it's not just sitting right there, you tend not to pick it up. But if you're constantly picking it up and carrying it from room to room with you, yeah, you're going to turn it on, look at something. I smell gasoline. Lots of gasoline. Yeah. I used to do gig work and deliver groceries for Walmart. And sometimes sitting in my car waiting on a job in the middle of summer down here in Georgia, it'd be 90, 95 degrees. And the phone would overheat and wouldn't even charge because it was so hot. Those trees are amazing. Lots of them. Ahmad, how are you? Ahmad, I'm partially retired. I still do some things, but I don't work for anybody. So, other than myself. You did Spark too? Okay. Yeah, I started out with roadie doing it just as the pandemic was kicking off. And Spark wasn't really, Spark was here in town. Rhodey was up in Macon, and I'd get a lot more jobs in Macon through Rhodey than what I ever could down here, but then it switched, and Spark really took off down here. But I'll still do a Rhodey job here and there. This park is beautiful. All right, we are entering the park. We're at 20.5 minutes. I should have been at 20 minutes getting into the woods. I'm running a little bit behind. I do not work with that Buc-ee's. Would not work, even though they pay pretty well. I thought about it. I wanted to be the guy that drove around in the golf cart and emptied trash cans out at those 150 gas pumps. But all I wanted to do is drive the golf cart, and that was it. And I don't know if they would hire me for that. There are good people here, yes. Good morning. $23 an hour overnight cleaning floors. Yeah, I knew somebody that worked there for a little bit. They were some sort of a manager. I don't know if it was like department manager or not, but like the lowest level of managers. And they were making $28 an hour. So that's not bad for working in a gas station. My first job ever was in a gas station, and I made $1.65 an hour. And Kim, good morning. Good to see you this morning. Good morning. Costco pays well for retail. There you go, everybody. Get a job at Buc-ee's or at Costco. That explains why Buc-ee's is so expensive. Yeah, they are expensive. I haven't been there in a while. When they opened the one up down here, I waited a while for the crowds to calm down, and then I went and saw it. Yeah, it's an amusement. It's more like going to an amusement park than anything else. They brag about their fountain drinks and how they have so many different flavors of fountain drinks. The thing is they've got like 3 sets of exactly the same stuff on their fountain. So but yeah, their sandwiches, they're like pulled pork sandwich, which they say is like the best in the world or whatever. Yeah, they're expensive. Definitely quiet this morning. I've only passed 2 people. Well, 3 people, but 2 groups. It is, I don't know, a little chilly this morning. In the low 60s. But it's going to be another day up close to 80 degrees. Sun's supposed to be in and out all day. Partly sunny day. I'm going to say partly cloudy. That's the negative. Say partly sunny. But maybe we'll see some deer or possibly see some white squirrels running around this morning. Pummeled yesterday by storms in Huntsville. Nothing severe, I hope. Just lots of rain. We've been seeing a white squirrel right around in here. Oh, I don't know, the last few days. Don't see them today though. They stick out pretty plain. They're pretty obvious to see. They might be up here playing in the park this morning. Beaver lives in a lavish lifestyle. Yes. Lots of rain will probably green everything up in the next few weeks. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll be cutting grass real soon. All my weeds are starting to grow already. I got a real patchy lawn. I'll have some areas that should be mowed every third day or so, and others that I could probably go a full month without cutting. Had nothing but rain for a full week. Yeah, big patch of clover coming up real nicely. Yeah. I mentioned last week one time about hiring a neighbor kid and some of his friends to come over and do a big cleanup in my yard over a weekend. And it seems like it's kind of falling apart. Nobody seems to be interested in helping my neighbor's son. Pilgrim's here. Good morning, Pilgrim. I am offering these kids 5 hours of work per day. So if we need to, Saturday and Sunday, and I'm gonna pay them $20 an hour. And these are like teenage, or at least the neighbors. He's senior in high school. I mean, he makes $200. He's interested, but he can't seem to find any friends that are interested in helping. So soon it'll be time for some green beer and Irish whiskey. Yes. Angel, how you doing this morning? Good to see you. Guppy. Cloudy and wet up there. We got sunshine here. There are some clouds up in the sky, but the sun is getting ready to pop through. All right, so I've definitely made up some time. This is another one of my checkpoints. I should be hitting this gate at 30 minutes, and we're just under 29. So doing good. USA is beautiful. Yes, it is. Making good time today. Check the library here. Yesterday there were some cookies in here, and someone ate all the cookies. Those math books are back. Yeah, it's down a little bit, but oh, look at that. There's a couple ducks down there in the water. Let's get a good shot of them ducks since I'm ahead of time by a minute and a half. Whack, 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 whack. That's me, by the way, in case you can't tell. There's a little bit of water that's in the drainage ditch. Any Playboys? No, they wouldn't last long, I don't think, in that neighborhood library. All right. Hopefully I won't step in any dog crap this morning. Got my eyes peeled. Everybody like, share, and subscribe. Absolutely. Summoning Ducky, yes. All the pages are stuck together. Yes. Yeah, we're getting to that season. I don't know if you can see it. You might be able to see it up here. Yeah, light green and that pine tree there. Those are new buds coming out on that tree, and soon they're going to be putting out pollen. And pollen gets so bad down here that it will turn your car yellow. My Jeep gets a nice shade of yellow from all the pollen. And you can actually see pollen clouds. On a clear day, you can watch pollen clouds floating across the sky. As long as it's not too windy, just a slight breeze, you can just watch the pollen just floating across the sky. Oh yeah, we'll be covered in that stuff soon. I mean, pretty much I have to wash my Jeep at least 2 or 3 times to just to keep the pollen off my Jeep. And then it turns my driveway yellow. So the Canadian geese, yeah, they do leave an awful mess, and they like golf courses. You doing push-ups daily? All right, Ahmad, good for you. Yeah, the Canadian geese. I told the story about pulling up to a green one time, and there were geese up there, and I guess we pissed them off by shooting into them. They were all up on the green, and so we were all taking our tee shots, and then we pulled up in a golf cart. Yeah, one just attacked the golf cart. Couple pair of geese on your. I'm surprised that's all you got. You guys have a good day. He's not kidding. The pollen count gets up to 5,000, 6,000 parts per minute every year. Yep. And pine trees will definitely put some pollen out. I have literally watched clouds of pollen flying through the air. Thank God it doesn't affect me. I don't have those kinds of allergies. I think I have some allergies, but pollen's not one of them. That's on the low end sometimes. Yeah, it gets pretty bad. It's always amazed me how much pollen flies through the air down here. Canadian geese do crap everywhere. Absolutely. Yeah, and on a golf course, it's kind of irritating because they like to sit on the green, and yeah, you go to putt and you got a pile of goose crap in between your ball and the hole. He must be part Canadian then. Mom's making egg curry and tortilla. That sounds kind of good. I gotta get my pace going. I can feel that I've slowed down some. I was doing good when I hit the gate at the turnaround point, and I I should be walking back out of these woods at the 40-minute point, and that'll give me 10 minutes to get home. So, which is about right. It's been nice since I've done that and marked all these 10-minute intervals. That's the word I was looking for. Because I can really keep track of how I'm doing. It's really damaging to the turf too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that they are. It is hard to recover that. You get a whole flock of them coming through there. It seems like they're worse up in Ohio than they are down here. And I guess it's probably because when they're coming through here, it's kind of a transitory thing and they're on the move. Once they get up to Ohio, they tend to stay all summer. So too many food shops, very delicious. Oh man, that could be a problem. That could definitely be a problem. I know since I started the challenge with ACR, the 31 and 31, and I've been pushing myself, I have definitely felt the effects of walking faster. So if you are out walking, just try to improve your timing a little bit, improve your pace, pick up the pace a little bit. It definitely makes a big difference. There's Ducky. We saw some ducks a little bit ago. Ducky. I just had a sudden urge for a drink of coffee. Unfortunately, I don't have any coffee with me. I need to get one of them hydration packs and fill it with coffee. What do you think? You send me the address. The geese are aggressive too. They block me from getting to my garage. Keep a broom to chase them. Yeah. It worked. I did summon Ducky. It's kind of funny how that does work because it actually does. Sometimes I'll mention somebody's name and just in passing, and all of a sudden they show up. It worked with ACR Protect just the other day. I said something about him. I was talking about the 31 and 31 challenge, and next thing I know, he pops up. Have not seen Rainy this morning. She is deciding to sleep in, I guess, this morning. She's not handling losing the hours worth of sleep very well, I guess. Oh, look at that. Ahmad's going to tell you all about all the different food shops there, Guppy. He so didn't want to get up. Yeah. That hour of sleep loss, yeah. Definitely get to you. Uh-oh. We have trash on the trail. Lester has been here. This damn napkin. Oh, let's try to pick up a corner of that. I'm in a trash can right there. Right there. I don't know. Maybe it was in somebody's pocket and it fell out. Shouldn't be so judgmental, Dave. Get busy living or get busy sleeping. Okay, so we're out of the woods now, literally. And we are still under 40 minutes. So we got 10 minutes to make it home. We're doing good on time. Again, Sun is popping up over there behind us right now. Dave, stop being so judgmental. Clothes shop, which opened up the whole night. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not a big clothes shopper. As you see, I wear the same stuff over and over and over. So, we'll see you. Have a good day. Yeah, you see what that got me, put it, Cat, the other day. I complain all the time about people letting their dogs take a crap out in the middle of the trail. And I say, go over in the grass. Just go over in the grass. There's all kinds of grass. The other day I walked into the grass and I stepped right in one of them piles that I told them to leave there. They left it just for me. People are shopping the whole night nowadays. Mike, good morning to you. Good to see you this morning. We are out on day 208, 459 miles today. Closing in on that 500-mile mark. We will be there soon. You took a screenshot so you can look up some of those recipes. There you go, Gappy. Yeah, I think Ahmad is overseas somewhere. Not exactly sure where, but yeah. Be careful what you wish for. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I definitely am living proof of that. Yeah, where are you from, Ahmad? The creek is dry, pretty much. Not much water in the creek at all. You are in India, okay, an Indian Muslim. All right. It's so cool that we can connect with people all over the world through this silly little thing I'm holding in my hand. When I was a kid, I didn't think this was ever going to be possible. People would talk about stuff like this and it'd be like, oh yeah, maybe. Probably not in my lifetime. It is definitely quiet. I've passed groups of people, but there were two different groups of people. I passed them both twice. So I've seen 3 people out here on the trail this morning. Yeah, little flying car thing. I just don't think that's very feasible. The avoidance systems that they'd have to put on cars to keep them from crashing into each other. So, yeah, I'm still waiting on the flying car too. I guess they have them. I've seen videos of people that built like drones that you can sit in. And so I guess they kind of have them, but you want your hoverboard and dehydrated Pizza Hut. You dial 0 to talk to the operator. Yep. We had, when I was a kid, we had a party line. And what that was your line was actually connected to somebody else's phone. And for a short while, until my mom complained, our phone was connected to a bar down the street from the house. So at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, we'd have all kinds of angry wives calling our house looking for their husbands. You're funny, pretty cat. There's one on the way, a flying car. I'm not surprised. Good morning. There we go, another human. I'm doing very well on time. I still got about 4.5 minutes to get home. I will be just fine. Definitely will. I don't know if I'll beat yesterday's time, but I will definitely beat the 50-minute point. Come on back, y'all. You have an autographed Bible? Who's it autographed by, Guppy? Are you trying to say that it was autographed by Jesus? Yeah, the moral of the story is marriage will drive you to hang out in a bar. Yes, even back in the 60s, that was true. I remember getting up in the morning for school, and my mom would be complaining about all the phone calls that they got in the middle of the night. The white stuff, no, that's not the party line I'm talking about. Pretty cat. You always sign hotel Bibles and leave notes for the next person. Never came across one that was signed. Who was it? There was somebody that was doing that with artwork in hotels. I saw somebody that did that, and they would take the artwork down and then write something on the wall, and then put the artwork back up. And actually, one time, Jesus, the hill of death again today, but I've made it to the top. One time, yeah, they took down a piece of artwork and there was something written behind it already. So people put money in hotel Bibles. I'm gonna have to start checking. The incline of insanity. Yes, but I have made it again. 208 days in a row. I really, 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 really hope Laura is okay. I would love to have her come back on the channel, surprise me one day just as I get home and read off my mileage. It has been well over a week since she's been here, so I've painted rocks and left all over town, and when you find them, they have instructions to take a pic with the rock, put it on their Facebook, and put the rock in a new place. Found a $100 bill in a Bible in Las Vegas. Wow. Someone probably put it there to save it, and then they forgot about it. I don't know, maybe they were being kind and left it for you. Buddy cat. Yeah, sometimes they do. You were able to get the amp fixed? Hard factory reset did it, huh? Cool. You do that in Sykesville? That's pretty cool. Angleton rocks. Okay. All right, we have made it. We're going to be real close to 50 minutes, but we will be under 50 minutes. So there's the door handle. Boom, I'm here. I'm just going to call it an even 50 minutes. 49:52 when I touch the door handle. We have made it home. Whoop, whoop. I'm gonna leave that door open. It is warm this morning, but I did not overdress today like I did yesterday. Where's that guy that leaves the light on for you? All right, let's get microphone switched out. Get the phone plugged in, and I'll get caught up on the chat. Not too bad on. There we go. Remember all veterans. Alright, cough up a lung real quick. We're good to go. Let's see what I missed in the chat here. Used to work, okay, Guppy used to work for Marriott back in the late 80s. Thank you, Ducky, for welcoming me home. Oh, wow, your smartwatch did the exact same thing. That is weird. Craft Organics, good morning. There you go, Craft. That's a good idea. The guy that leaves the light on 6 feet under? Yeah. I got tired of paying the electric bill. Up like, how you doing today? This inspired you for something you can do? Yep, Motel 6, we'll leave the light on. Melissa is here. Good morning, Melissa. You're going to change on your phone? Okay, Melissa. I made a little Christmas ornament of John McClane in the air duct. I think I'm going to make a bunch more and hide them in random trees this Christmas, like department stores. There you go. Pussycat, that ain't gonna happen. A mimosa? Yeah, that definitely ain't gonna happen. We have Motel 8. Yeah. All right, Melissa. Yeah, the Melissa account's your mom's account, right? There's this old story in the Air Force about a pilot that had to eject out of his airplane. I don't know if it's true or not, but he was in Texas. He had to eject out of his airplane, and he was sitting on the ground waiting for them to come and rescue him. And a armadillo went walking past him, and it had the Texas flag painted on the side of the armadillo. I don't know if that's true or not, but what if the red light is on? Yeah, don't go there, Pussycat. Tom Bodette is still alive. Okay. Oh, really? You Grand Cherokee used to do that? Yeah, that does sound like something a Texan would do. Absolutely. It's from a cell tower. Okay. The old red light district. Yeah. Lester is here. Good morning. Roxanne, you don't have to put out the red light. Cost an arm and a leg of Dilo.
There's Sky Cruzana. Aren't you? You're real young, Sky or Melissa, whichever one you. I think Melissa is your mother. You're real young. Isn't there like a Roblox channel that you could go to? Not that I'm trying to get rid of you or anything, but I'm gonna turn that light off behind me. I don't like having that halo right behind me. Oh, I went last night and I did not feel like cooking anything for myself, fixing anything to eat. So I went last night to um, the restaurant Cookout. I don't know if everybody's familiar with those or not. When I drive up north, it seems like they end somewhere. I think they've moved into Kentucky now, but it does make me look blessed, yeah, and that's scary. Oh, I missed Panda. You are back, Badak, replacing the halo with horns. Yes, I do have. I do have horns right there. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed that or not before. They do come out sometimes. 3-wheeler lover. No, I do not. I have not seen Laura in about a over a week now. So you're going to Fun City today, Sky? Panda, you got some more coffee? So you're set now? You're having a heat wave today? How warm is it going to get for you today, Lester? X marks the spot. Comment pending. All right. The cookouts are pretty good. It's just a hamburger place, but they have a deal where I mean they're a combo meal, and you get there's like 6 different burgers or like you got burgers or chicken sandwiches, stuff like that, and you pick one of those, and then you get to pick 2 sides, and they got all kinds of different stuff. I had a walking taco last night. For those of you who know that what that is, bag of Fritos with some chili, and they put sour cream and cheese in it and everything. And I had that and onion rings with mine and a drink, and all that's $8, which that's to me that didn't seem too bad. So more coffee sounds like a plan. Absolutely. It's fun. I don't put a cat. I don't think so. That comment is from a very young individual that comes on my page. So yeah, 3-wheeler. I don't know. Don't know what happened with Laura. She used to be here every day, and she would call out my mileage when I got home. When I got done my walk, she'd call out the all 3 miles that I completed that day, and I have not seen her in over a week. So coffee is my lifeblood. Absolutely, gotta have it. It's actually 8:42. Yes, it is. No, it's actually an hour earlier. You got it backwards there, Sky Cruzana. It is 55 degrees already, Lester. Wow, that is warm for up there. We're going up to 65, heading to 80 later on this week. There you go. Yeah, after that, Dave had a roll of Tums. Yeah. The walking mustache had a walking taco. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's a decent place. When I first came down here, they've got a bunch of different milkshakes, and they have the kind of milkshake that you have to eat with a spoon. Real thick milkshakes. It's a pretty decent place. It's all right. I hadn't been there in a long time, but yeah, I was in the mood for a hamburger last night. You like chili Frito pies, but without the bag? Yeah, the bag just makes it convenient. So I spent $24 for two combos at McDonald's yesterday. Yeah, your gut is caffeined out. Chaotic, how you doing? 8:44 for you? Yeah, but it's actually 7:44. 24 hours ago, it was 7:44. 57 for you in Georgia. Jerry Ginger, how you doing today? It was like 61 when I started out on my walk down here. You must be further up north. Pussycat, they do not have beer on tap. Meredith, I am 100 miles south of Atlanta. I am in Warner Robins, Georgia. We didn't get any rain at all here yesterday. How far did I walk? 3 miles. Meredith, you're in South Georgia? Okay. 315 Gamer. Supposed to be 60 degrees today. First 60-degree day of the year. Spring right around the corner. There you go. Good morning to you as well, 315. Natural casing hot dogs and cottage cheese on the nightstand. Coffee and chocolate milk. There we go. We got the nightstand report from Lester. Tifton, Georgia. Okay. Rutledge, Georgia for Guppy. Head to Harper's Ferry in a little while. I may go live from the Susquehanna River later for a little bit. Oh, okay, Mike. I will be watching for it. I have not set any clocks forward at all yet. My phone did it automatically for me. Pretty cat doesn't like cottage cheese. The warmer months because you have full-blown arthritis. Yeah, it definitely makes a difference. At 24, wow. 3 miles was a good walk, about an hour. It took me 50 minutes. I'm out of pocket right now. Normally I do 3 miles. Had arthroscopic surgery. Okay, time for some. Well, a little bit of time, you'll get back to it. Absolutely. Do not set the cuckoo clock's permanently set. There's no time changes on the cuckoo clock. 4 years, 10 years at Lowe's, so I definitely understand that. Always keep an analog clock for backup. I don't have one here. But yeah, I do have a couple of clocks, wall clocks. So you have to turn it with your finger. Yeah. What time is it? It takes 5 years of retail and 1 year managing a department for 1 year straight to become AGM, assistant grocery manager, and I managed it in under 4 years. There you go, man. Who is Anna and why does she have a log? She's a beaver. 8:48, I think that is correct time for, it's 8:49 right now, time for some. Analog clock is a good idea. Don't, yeah, change the batteries in your smoke detectors. Absolutely. My VCR is still flashing. Yes. Time change makes you crazy. Lester, you're going to drink that old coffee? Yeah, those old VCRs are worth some money. That's why you're hurting. Yeah, the hustling around in a retail environment like that. Yeah, I worked in outside sales, commercial sales, and I was all over that store. I had customers that I dealt with that were, I had businesses, apartment buildings, government offices and stuff like that. So they were constantly calling me for all kinds of different stuff in every different department in the store. So let's see. Got to be the power went out when I woke up this morning, so I have to change all the digital clocks anyway. There you go. Ian, how you doing today? Good to see you, Ian Aviation. I just don't like, I don't like the how early it gets dark in the fall when you move clocks back, and it gets dark so early. I mean, it's going to anyway, just because of the way the Earth rotates. But currently, 3 beers in, and you're feeling great. All right. I remember we had a JVC top loader VCR back then. I was the remote. Yeah. Ian, you're doing good. Well, that's fantastic. I'm doing fantastic today. I just got back a little while ago from my 3 mile walk. I do that every day. Today was the 208th day in a row of doing it. I'm up to 459 miles now. So, yeah, for the heavy sleepers, it ruins their sleep. Yep. Atari, Commodore, Sega, and Nintendo. There you go. The little ball bearing buttons in them. Yeah. Tazi, you need advice from a legend? If I find a legend, I'll let him know that you're needing some advice there, Tazi. High style remotes, yeah. Moses, yeah, from what I always heard, it was so that the farmers could stay out in their fields later. So keep pushing to your goals. Absolutely, Ian. Ian, are you into aviation? If you're new to my channel, I have a video on my channel from the Aviation Museum here in Warner Robins, Georgia. And I talk about all the different airplanes. I'm an Air Force veteran, and I talk about show you all the different airplanes that I flew on when I was in the Air Force. So that'd be a cool video for you to check out. There's lots of stuff on my channel. I do a lot more than just walking, but anyway, time to abolish daylight savings time and finally retire. Yeah, black cherry martinis. That does sound pretty good. Kazi, it ain't worth it, man. Trust me. And Dave, you are the legend. No. You are into aviation? Okay. Vitamin B, E, E, and R. There you go, Guppy. It brightens your day, chaotic. Well, good. Good, good, good. Even though it's the end of your day, because you just got home from work, right? Yeah, Ian, I think you'll enjoy the video. Um, Time for some. It was an honor to serve. Thank you very much for recognizing my service. Dave rocks. I do not know about that, Mike. I do not know. I've been there a few times. It's kind of cool to. I've been there. I took my son and his girlfriend at the time there, And it's kind of cool to kind of walk around with some youngsters and tell my war stories. I was never in a war. It's just a figure of speech. But talk about my time in the Air Force, show them the different airplanes. And I took my daughter and a couple of her kids there as well. So it's just kind of cool. And then up in Dayton, of course, Dayton, Ohio is the birthplace of aviation. It's where the Wright brothers are from. But they have the Air Force Museum is there. And I don't know how many times I've been there, but I took my grandkids there and showed them around some of the different airplanes I've been on. So it's kind of cool to share that with them and tell them the stories. There you go, Putty Cat. Time change gives us something to bitch and moan about. Yeah, craft. The whole thing. I've talked to plenty of farmers, and they all say it doesn't make a damn bit of difference. There's still doesn't matter what you do to your clock. There's still going to be the same number of hours of daylight. So it just doesn't make any difference. So Mad Hatter is here. Good morning. Chaotic. I hope that I can have some kind of positive effect on somebody, and I know that I have throughout my time here on YouTube, and that means the world to me. You know, my video entitled "Thank You." I talk about that, and right back there behind me is my bedroom, and I was stuck in that bed for days and days, weeks on end, and couldn't get out of bed to do anything. So YouTube has definitely changed that for me. I wake up in the morning excited to be up in the morning. So if you ever have an opportunity to fly an aircraft, you'll be the happiest person to ever exist. Dude, get your pilot's license. Or you can go, there's places that a friend of mine did this a couple times, and there's places that you can get like an orientation flight, and I think you have to kind of pay. I think you have to pay for the fuel, but they'll take you up in like a little Cessna, and it's not cheap. I'm sure. Probably now, it's probably a couple $100, but they'll take you up in a little Cessna and actually give you control of the airplane for a little bit and let you fly it around and see what you think. And of course, they're trying to get you to sign up for lessons where they actually get some real money out of you. But you flew a stunt plane in Vegas. There you go. Oh, Lester, Ducky's gonna see it. Yep, she saw it. Chaotic, you're absolutely welcome for my service. It was an honor to serve. So, what does it mean, the blue star by your name? I'm not sure about that blue star. I know by your name being green there, Chaotic, I know you've got a membership to my channel. It's 12 o'clock sometime. Well, cheers for some. There you go. Confucius, I have no idea. It's a shield, not a star. Okay. Yeah, yeah. You're right, Kraft. You're right. Most people don't start their day unless it's light. Well, I mean, I didn't start my walk today. I waited an extra 15 minutes to start my walk today because I needed the daylight. So, chaotic, I do not know what that means, to be honest with you. Let me click on your name here and see what comes up. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is, chaotic, to be honest. Slurpee, hi, how are you? Okay, different channels have different one. Okay, Mountaintop. There you go. So it just means you're subscribed to the channel. The green name means you're a member. You paid $800 to fly in an airplane? You were gifted a chopper lesson for your birthday? That's pretty cool. That was a mess. Okay, the color of the star indicates how long you've been subscribed. All right. I don't know. I can't keep up with it all. Not for subs, for members and selected ones. Okay. Sophia, hi, how are you? Members, not subs. Okay. Well, I know the members' names show up in green. Okay, Alex, you're taking off. All right, man. You have a good day. Well, it's the end of your day, I guess. I don't know if you worked last night or not, but the star is a badge. The color is how long you've been a member. Okay. All right, Ducky. Alpha, how you doing this morning? I'm doing very well. You've been on here since day one, yeah. That is true. Your star is pretty dark though, Kraft. It's definitely a different color. Lester's been here for a long time too, so I don't know. White Girl Magic. Well, gosh, I didn't even get a chance to read it. Sounds like Birdapalooza here this morning. You're hearing birds? I haven't heard a single one. Yeah, God only knows what all these different things mean. I'm gonna look it up today though. I'm gonna do some research into it. I know that blue names are moderators, green names are members, but also know that if you're a member and you're a moderator, your name stays blue. So when is Beerapalooza? Not gonna happen here. Possum, you're just a nobody. Yeah. Alpha, you just drinking some coffee? All right. Dr. Bingledairy, huh? That's an interesting name there, Dr. Bingledairy. I wonder how many hosts say it wrong when they read off your name. What's the deal? We only got 15 likes. I got 15 people in here. I know not everybody's hit the like button. Double tap that screen for me, everybody. Let's get those likes up. Lester, I know you forgot. Paris tastes funny today. I'm sure she does. A week on your nightstand will make Paris taste funny. All right, there's one. Let's see if we get any more people. Anybody else forget to double tap the screen? Dr. Bingle must be a proctologist, maybe. They get it wrong all the time, I'm sure, and I'm sure you enjoy that. All right, we got it up to 18 likes, 19 now. Probably showing 20 on your end. Dragon is here. Good morning, Dragon. Good to see you. Where's my battery charge at right now? 77%. I'm going to sit in here for just a few more minutes. Finish off this cup of coffee. Get me a fresh cup of coffee, and then it's time to go outside. I bought myself a new truck the other day. 2026 Chevy. Oh, Alpha's a rich guy. Alpha's got all kinds of money. Probably not, because he's probably got one hell of a truck payment now. But hell, if you can afford a 2026 Chevy pickup truck, dude, I don't do shout outs. You come on the channel, leave some friendly comments, get in the conversation a little bit. I'll say your name every single time you drop a message. So Dee Dee, there you go. Yeah, that Paris Hilton coffee is probably getting pretty bad. Thanks everybody for hitting that like button. I appreciate that. Dragon, it's always good to see you. Always hit the like before I get on. I forget sometimes. Dee Dee, I'm not going to give you a shout out. I don't do shout outs. Yeah, Lester, Lester says it's getting kind of warm up there for you, Dragon. Your wife and you do okay? Well, that's great. That's great. Congratulations, man. You get in a better mood? Yeah, oh yeah, 2020, please. I've bought houses for probably half of what he paid, probably less than half of what he paid for that. I guarantee you, less than half of what he paid for that truck. But that's fine. I mean, I guess that's what you got. That's what you got. I Dr. Bingledary, I'll just start calling you Doc. Um, but I mean, if you leave comments and you just drop comments, I'll say your name. The whole shout out thing just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Yeah, I saw about Britney Spears getting arrested for a DUI. Good. If she's out driving drunk, she should get arrested. Absolutely. A house is half a truck, 1952. No, I can guarantee you that there are trucks that are at least double, probably triple what I paid for the house I'm sitting in right now. 84K for the truck, yeah. That sounds about right. And it sounds like that, I mean, that sounds like a pretty nice truck. It obviously doesn't have everything. I've seen trucks well over $100,000, so why would you say Britney Spears got arrested and not say what for? She got arrested for DUI from what I heard. Yeah, yeah, Mike, exactly. Trucks are a status symbol. Um, you were talking yesterday about your F-150, I think. I had a Ford F-150. I bought it in, oh gosh, late 70s, like 78, 79 probably. And yeah, because I drove it all the way out to Arizona in 1980. But F-150 four-wheel drive, and I was 18, 19 years old when I bought that. And it was like a 76. It was only a few years old, but I think I only paid like 6 grand for that truck. So it was all jacked up, big tires on it and everything. So ain't no way you're gonna touch that kind of truck nowadays for that kind of money. You feeling bad for Brittany? I'm not. Drink and drive, you should go to jail. You should go to jail. 1 ton dualies are very expensive, I'll bet. You have 3 of them. You're a Ford guy, my family's Ford. Now I feel like a traitor. But it is a nice truck, and I'm getting 22 miles a gallon on the freeway. That's not too bad. You still have your 1970 F100? Yeah. Yeah. 84K is standard for a rural area in a 1,200 square foot house. All right. Craft. Maybe Putty Cat. I don't agree with that, but okay. Very expensive to keep. Yes. Doggy Yo, how you doing this morning? Good to see you this morning. Thank you for coming in. I do appreciate you being here. Don't drink and drive. You may spill your beer. Ducky saying hello to Doggy. Guppy saying hello to Doggy. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know about her whole life. I mean, from what I understand, people screwed her over and all that. And you know, I feel sorry for that. But hey, you shouldn't drink and drive. I mean, that's just the way I feel about it. So, love the older trucks, absolutely. Yeah, Putty Cat, I have. And don't get me started. I mean, my brother was riding a motorcycle and was slowing down to make a left-hand turn, and a girl hit him. She was texting on her phone, and she hit my brother on his motorcycle and killed him. So don't get me started on all that stuff, all right? Because I lost a brother because of it. So no skid marks until after she hit him. She was doing 60 miles an hour when she hit him. So let's don't get started, all right? That's not bad for an '05. Have you had it since it was new, Mike? Butterbar, thanks for sharing. Tamara, how you doing today? Good to see you. I don't care about Britney Spears. Let's put it that way. I don't care about Britney Spears. She's got her own life. I care about my life. You know, um, she's still got plenty of money, and she's doing just fine. She could have hired a driver. At the very minimum, she could have called Uber or set up an Uber ride. So yeah, you're right, Putty Cat. You prefer to smoke and fly? Yes. Jess, how you doing? Or Jesse, how you doing? Hell of a mustache. Thank you very much. Alpha, I had a 79 short bed highway with a 460. I miss it. I want another. Want to know if you drink and drive, you deserve jail and prison time. Yes. And there you go, Dragon. You do your own mechanic work. Yep. You did buy that truck new. That's pretty good. I mean, my Jeep, I bought it used. It's a 2006. It's got almost 250,000 miles on it now, but I haven't had to do a whole lot to it. I had a heater hose break on. That was a pain in the ass to fix, but I did fix it. Water pump went bad, and I had to replace the water pump on it. Brakes and stuff like that. But yeah, just normal maintenance. No, let's don't keep talking about Brittany. You, you crashed a Piper smoking and flying in Jersey, Georgia. You're at the oh goodness, Friendly Flyers Club. Grandpa Harold, no, I don't drink beer very often, so That's crash and burn, not smoke and fly guppy. You're going to get the wooden spoon out. Yeah, Doc, you did it again. You got a 2016 Wrangler and it's only got 34,000 miles on it. Yeah, I got my Jeep's a 2006 and it's got almost 250. I'm closing in on 250,000 miles on it real quick. So, high octane. I smoke Cheyenne cigars. Nope, don't smoke Marlboros. Never have smoked Marlboros. I wish I could show this stupid message. No, it's not a stupid message. I wish I could show the messages I wish I could show. I do need to refill my coffee. I am out of coffee in this cup. I have some over there. Why the green mug? That's bad luck? Okay. Because they were at Dollar Tree for $1. I bought those back when you could buy things at the Dollar Tree for $1. Golden Harvest, you roll your own. All right. Recently quit smoking after 30 years. Well, that's probably helping to pay for that truck. Grandpa Harold, I'm a good man. Well, thank you very much. You've been smoking Marlboro Reds for 44 years. May quit this year. You may. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. Tamara. Brittany smokes Marlboros. Good for Brittany. Doc, you just trying to get on my nerves or what, dude? Let's see. My dad grew tobacco in the garden. My sister and I rolled his cigarettes in the basement when we were kids. There you go. Wish cigarettes could quit you. Guppy, you quit smoking 3 years ago? Lester ate a brown banana. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I didn't have a banana today. Normally I have a banana every morning. Did not go get any yesterday, so. Been off cigs for a few years, but still hooked on vape. Yeah. Yeah, smoking them Marlboros can't be cheap, Mike. Yeah, I don't know what they're just trying to say stuff. You had your liver and eggs for breakfast. All right. Tyson is here. Good morning, Tyson. Good to see you this morning. Everybody double tap that screen for me. Get those likes up. I've been out walking every single day now for 208 days in a row. I don't deserve shit, but give me some likes, man. Show me some love. You don't see yourself quitting smoking? You need some kind of advice? Cheap cigarettes and a gallon of moonshine. There you go, Mike. You need to lose weight now? Yeah. Got to replace that cigarette with something, right? Lester, you're hiding Rainy today? Have not seen Rainy at all today. Fell in love with food all over again. That probably has a big, yeah. Yeah, that probably would be a big benefit if I quit smoking. No additives in Golden Harvest. I did that for a while. I was buying the tobacco and rolling my own. It just got to be such a pain in the butt rolling your own cigarettes. I'm going to order for it again so you have a good hobby to keep busy. Oh, wow. Guppy, sorry to hear that. That sounds messed up. Doggy, in a way that kind of makes sense. I've watched videos about stuff like that, and part of it, yeah, if you get a whole bunch of subs real quick on your channel, um, like I was there for a while, my walks were getting like 3,000 views, close to two to 3,000 views on my live streams, and I got a whole bunch of subs, and I just shot up in the subs real quick, but a lot of those people aren't even here anymore, so yeah. Has anyone seen Chili Billy here on YouTube? He says Red Bull gives you wings, but moonshine gives you four-wheel drive and crawling in the ground. Oh, some of the worst people I've dealt with as far as smoking goes are ex-smokers. My father-in-law, he was an ex-smoker, and oh my God, he was a pain in the ass to deal with. Every time I lit up a cigarette around him, oh, Jesus Christ, I just had to hear it all the time. So, tomorrow, give you some advice there, Guppy. Yeah, you sent me a text message, Guppy, about the cancer. I'm really sorry about that, man. Craft, you're probably right. You're probably right, but machines make a lot. It's been a long time since I've done it, but I smoke these filtered cigars, and the cigar tobacco isn't taxed like cigarette tobacco. So I mean, I buy a carton of cigarettes for under $20. So yeah, doggy, there's so many different beliefs and all that, about all that kind of stuff. And I've you watch one video and it tells you, do this, 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 and this, and you're going to be successful. And then you watch another video and they say, oh no, never do that, 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 and that. So God only knows. Have pressure on the spinal cord from a degenerated disc in my neck. Doctor said I could be paralyzed and that would make it harder for all my other. Well, yeah, Guppy, man, prayers and everything with it for you. Definitely we'll be sending some prayers your way, Guppy. It's been good to have you here today. Sorry to hear all that news, though. She's kind of uptight. There you go, Alpha. Yeah, my father-in-law was a pain in the ass about it. Reverse decompression. Don't know a thing about that. Alpha, yeah, I think Mountain Skies is way down south. So, yeah, it's doggy. It's hard to believe what to believe. It's hard to know what to believe here on YouTube. You'll have one guy that says this is the way you grow. You have another guy say never do that. You know, you get so confused. So um, I just I just do my thing. I kind of play around with stuff to see if something might get, you know, a little bit more traction than something else. But that's about all I do. Matt is here. Good morning. Oh, there you go, Guppy. All right. Sky Cruzana, hello. Absolutely, Guppy. We will definitely keep you in our prayers. Absolutely. We got several people on here that, yeah, need all the prayers and everything they can get. So, you hate that? You're willing to ship a car clear to Oregon just to get rid of it? Let me grab some fresh coffee and then I'm gonna go outside for the rest of the stream here. I got a little less than 20 minutes to go. So, oh goodness. I can definitely feel that I've been pushing myself on my walks. My buttocks are sore. But I set that goal last week, a week ago, to try to get it down around, stay around 50 minutes. And today it was 50 minutes exactly, well, a couple seconds shy of 50 minutes. And then yesterday, like almost 48 and a half. So definitely been keeping the pace up quite a bit. So setting those milestones though, that one day out there, I'm gonna grab my phone here and go outside. Ugh. Hopefully I don't turn anything off. Yeah, setting those milestones along the way though, knowing that at this point I should be at this time, that's definitely helped me. Because I know whether or not I'm doing well on my time. So let's get caught up here real quick. What did I miss? There's always thermite, yeah. There you go, that'd be a good video. That'd definitely be some good content for YouTube. Reverse decompression is when you're holding your body weight up by your legs, so the spinal cord and neck can't decompress in your hips. Oh, okay. Lots of cliffs. Getting some Uno's pizza for dinner. That sounds, I haven't had Uno's in a long time. I don't think there is any Uno's down here. Donated to a high school kid. It is good, actually a good idea. Natalie, oh my goodness, how are you doing, sweetheart? Natalie Jabber there. Everybody say hello to Natalie. Guppy, you have an inversion table? Don't forget to film it, absolutely. Uno's Pizza does sound good. Natalie. First time having internet connection? Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. I'm glad to hear that I'm glad you're here. We have all been thinking about you so much. Yeah, well, believe me, we understand. We're not blaming you for not being here. Uno's Pizza is legendary. Hey, ACR, how you doing, buddy? Sorry, we have a special guest in here today, so um, we have definitely been praying for you. I've been asking people to pray for you every day. It was good to get the emails from you the other day. Hang on a second, I'm gonna move outside here. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, Uno's Pizza is very, very good. Yes, very relieved to know that you're safe, Natalie. Mainly is here. Good morning, Mainly. Happy Sunday, everyone. Okay, I finally got caught up on the chat there. Is Tamara taking off? Did I miss that? Tamara, it is good to see you. Thank you for being here today. Oh, goodness. You didn't find any shelter. Natalie, can I ask you, are you, the last email I sent you, and I understand you probably couldn't respond, but I asked where you are in Lebanon. Are you close to Beirut? Couldn't rent. They wanted for one room $2,000 US. Wow. Yeah, we don't pay that here. You're half an hour away from Beirut. Okay. The only news reports I was getting about what was going on over there all revolved around Beirut. Yeah, and that's what they were saying, was that Beirut is very dangerous right now. Sorry, I'm not keeping up with the chat, but Natalie has been missing from. She lives in Lebanon, and of course they're being bombed right now. So, and she just popped in on the chat, so I'm going to kind of keep up with her. Kraft, I agree with you. TJ's rotting corpses, yes. It's nicotine. Look, see? General Jake, how you doing? I've been well. Ah, crap. Natalie, it's all right. Love, God will not leave us. We're alive. That is the most important thing is on my mind. Absolutely, Natalie, and it's so happy to hear from you today. When I got that email from you the other day, it was such a relief. General Jake, you're getting ready for bed. Got to work in the morning. It is morning. General Jake, where are you at? Lester is still being a brat, Natalie. We need your notebook back. Yeah, yeah, I definitely needed to hear from you, Natalie. I'm so glad. I didn't want to. Oh, you're in Australia. Okay. So you're on the other side of the world, too. Um, oh, your daughter's still sick, Kraft? Oh, my goodness. Natalie still has a wooden spoon. She'd packed that and took that with her. always. Yeah, it was so good to hear from you the other day and get that email from you. I don't know, what kind of restrictions, if any, there are on, me sending messages to you. Um, but definitely have been in my thoughts and my prayers. Definitely been concerned about you. I'm glad that you are still safe. There is no restriction. Okay. Everybody else in the chat, I'm so sorry that I've kind of been ignoring everything. I've been reading a few chats, but yeah, Natalie was here every single day until this war started. So hearing from her is good. ACR mainly, I saw you guys pop in. Thank you very much. All right, Natalie. Everyone sends their loves. We're definitely praying for you. Like Possum said, praying for your safety and peace very soon. Absolutely. Natalie, take care of yourself and your family. Like you said the other day, you're a lioness. You got this. So it's very good to hear from you. Reach out anytime you want. All right, Odin. The chat will live talk to Natalie. Yes. All right, Odin. Yeah, doggy. It's she's become a dear friend of mine, and I'm definitely concerned about her. Um, Natalie, don't worry about me. I'm fine. I don't have bombs raining down on my neighborhood, so um, doggy, I understood what you meant. You definitely be safe, Natalie. We all love you here, and definitely concerned about you, and lots of prayers coming your way. Absolutely, Mountaintop. I kind of agree with you, and that's why 2 years ago I was heavy into politics, and I was one of those uh, making fun of other people because of their political beliefs. And now there's still stupid people out there, but they're on both sides. But anyway, yeah, I've kind of done away with politics. So tired of seeing the headlines, watch so and so destroy so and so's career. This politician's career was instantly destroyed when they said this, and yeah, they're still out there kicking, saying stupid shit. So Natalie, sweetheart, if you're still listening, you be safe. We all love you. We're all thinking about you, and we pray that the whole situation ends real soon. That didn't sound good. Yeah, exactly, Mike. I don't like cold brew coffee, no, Alpha. If 5% of my blonde hair is remaining, about 50% of my hair is remaining. That's it. The thing with the politics, it's okay to have different political beliefs. and different policy beliefs and things like that. But when people start shooting each other because of it, that's when it gets stupid. But even just the name calling and all that, and the constant bickering back and forth. Oh, you're stupid because you're this party. You're stupid because you're that party. Um, anyway, Matthew is here. Good morning, Matthew. Good to see you. Cold brew coffee, iced coffee. Yeah, I'm not big into iced coffee, so I don't drink ice in my in any hardly any drinks at all, unless it just needs to be cold real quick. But yeah, you are notebook buddies. Yeah, grow the mustache out and comb it over my head. Yeah, yeah, that's not happening. No, and actually, the like the old comb over. When I started losing my hair up here, the old comb over. Yeah, it's like I ain't doing that stupid shit. Well, that was good to have Natalie pop in on the chat today. I love having her here, um, and definitely good to have her here. So good to know that she's okay, at least at this moment. So I was saying earlier how I gifted my '98 F-150 to my friend yesterday. He is in a tough spot and needed making payment. He was making payments for $3,000. Whoa. Total, how you doing today? Ain't no worries, brother. Yeah. Now, believe me, if anybody else, I mean, from this channel was going through that same kind of stuff, I mean, I'd definitely be the same way. Help those in need when you can. Absolutely, Alpha. I totally agree with that. And yesterday the wasp and hornets started flying around here. So, Jay Clips, how you doing? Dirty mustache. Yeah, I know, Jay. No, it's not from smoking. Wow, what happened there? It's not from smoking there, Jay Clips. It's from your mom. And your mom wipes from back to front. And yeah, she's kind of nasty. Can you tell her to clean some shit up? Uh, yeah, Mountaintop. I mean, good. I know Goodwill takes cars, so no. Craft Sheet is in Lebanon. She said she is about a half hour north of Beirut, or a half hour away from Beirut. She didn't say what direction, but the flies are coming early. Jay, you're going to let your mom know? Okay, thank you. She's originally from Germany, but her husband is Lebanese. Yes. There you go, Mountaintop. You got it right. Skittles, I don't remember you from 2025. Nope. Yeah, she lives in Lebanon. And she said she's yeah, Putty Cat, I do remember you from 2026. Like 15 minutes ago. She said she lives 30 minutes away from Beirut, so, and Beirut's getting hit pretty hard right now. Jay Clips, your mom's trailer trash? Yeah, sorry about that, man. But you know, everybody has to grow up somewhere. It's so long ago. Can you be more specific? Matthew, my walk was good today. 208 days in a row. We're up to 459 miles now. Came from 3026 just to warn everyone the Terminator is coming. Yeah, definitely Mountaintop. Let us know what you end up doing with that escape. Let us know when you escape the escape. You could have warned us about the sequels. Yeah, see, that's what I was telling that guy. He's one who said his mom was trailer trash, so. No, oh yeah, Lester, I did pick up some trash along the way. There was something laying in right in the middle of the trail, and I picked it up. Mike. Ahmad, thank you very much. There was an unsanitary napkin on the trail. Yes, there was. Good thing I'm not a germaphobe, because that stuff would just sit there if I was. Believe me. Doggy, yeah, they held Ahmad yesterday was complimenting me on my side profile. And again, Doggy, thank you very much for buying those shirts off of my Redbubble store. I do appreciate that. I did put a couple more designs up just the other day. There's in my community tab. There's pictures of the two new designs, and those two designs are available on everything, t-shirts and everything. So definitely check those out. It looks amazing. Thank you, Ahmad. Sky is still here. You thought complimenting the exposed brick was too much. Alpha, yeah, I don't know. Imperator, how you doing? Don't know what you're talking about there. He's like, Doggy, you're so funny, I'm gonna time you out. Yeah, Sky's been here for a while. Sky is very, very young. Very, very young. Like single digit young. Should not be here. Should not be here. Not that we talk anything that bad, but should probably be watching a Roblox channel somewhere. Just saying. Yeah, Sky has begun her lurking phase. There you go, Doggy. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. I look forward to seeing that picture popping up in my community channel. Absolutely. You having pancakes and bacon again? All right. Giddo, how you doing? Good to see you. Yep. Especially when Dad makes them. Absolutely. I still owe you a T-bone and eggs. Yeah, pretty cat. Yeah, I'm gonna owe it to you for a while. But you know what? You'll always have in the back of your mind hey, Dave still owes me a T-bone and some eggs. Maybe I can collect on that someday. Lester's nightstands where we keep the pork products. Your 100-pound lab thinks it's still a lap dog. Yeah. So yeah, you like the American flag on the wall? I made that. I made that. Ian, actually, there's a video on my channel on how to make that. I made 4 different designs, all American flags, but made them 4 different ways. So pork rinds, I like pork rinds. ACR is still here. Good. Trevor Cruz, hello. Good to see you, Trevor. Good morning to you. Yeah, absolutely. I'd rather owe it to you. And as long as I owe it to you, you always got something there. So you're never going to be broke as long as I owe you something. You'll look at that later. Yeah, I've got those. And I made some crosses, American flag crosses for Christmas gifts this year. So made a half a dozen of those. I got videos on my channel with those, Ian. That is made from fence boards, repurposed fence boards from my neighbor's fence over there. When they built that fence, they cut off the top of each of those posts, and I took those cut-offs, and I've made all kinds of different stuff out of them. Hopefully today I'll be able to. I got a project down in the basement that's been down there halfway done for quite some time, and hopefully I'm gonna finish that up today. I'm gonna have a couple of new planters for planting flowers in finished today. I said that 2 weeks ago, but I'm hoping to finally get to it today. So I do like woodworking. Yes, I do. And another thing I want to do today, I started yesterday this little flower bed right next to my carport here. Planted a whole bunch of these in here a couple of years ago. Had them the whole width. And the only ones that survived were the ones up front here. And they're just packed in there real tight. So I started cutting all the dead out of them yesterday. I got to about right there. And got to go up this way and finish cutting all that dead stuff out of there. But I'm going to dig a lot of that stuff up and put it back into the rest of the flower bed. So the floors are coming along, Possum. They're coming along. I have been playing with a little bit of stain, trying to get that right so that I can put urethane on the floors. So, Sky, you're gonna take off. All right, bye, Sky. Enjoy your breakfast. Pancakes and bacon sound good. Well, we're about 10 minutes past. Nancy, thanks for stopping by. Switch phone hands, Leslie. I saw your comment about your thumb getting numb. Feel like a giant BLT today for breakfast. Should do a live stream of me woodworking. I tried that with a I was out working in the yard one time and tried that, and I didn't really care for it a whole lot doing it. I just kind of felt like I'd rather be on a chat. I'd rather be there and actually talking to everybody all the time. And I just got too involved in doing the work. That tree out there, I pruned out quite a bit of that tree on a live stream one time. And just really didn't care for doing that a whole lot. I don't know. I might do some more stuff like that though. Um, Put a bottle of Coca-Cola in the snow yesterday. One of those 96ers like the Great Outdoors. Have you seen Wiener? Well, I got my Remember All Veterans shirt on today, so I have a nice big yard, yes. It has a wiener dog on it? Oh, okay. Okay. I am the men from Connecticut, Ghetto. All right. Beautiful yard, thank you. Oh, it's raining in rains. Good morning. Oh, no. That sucks, raining. Are you still stuck where you were? Doggy and Ducky will watch your woodworking videos. Mountain, you're wearing your old guy hustle shirt on, or you have it on right now? Cool, cool, cool. 53.4 degrees for Leicester up in Vermont. Yes, unfortunately. Oh man, I'm sorry about that. And yeah, having water over top of your septic tank, that's not a good thing. Sometimes you just have to let your hangout shirt too. That's a wiener dog with a head out the window. Shell Shock Sheldon, how you doing today? What's up from Michigan? I am in Georgia right now. Originally from Ohio though. And I'll be moving back to Ohio soon. Something all the time to worry me to death. Yeah. Hey, Karen, it is. I know. I remember. Karen, if you need to reach out to me, don't forget my email address is in the description. So on my channel page. So if you need to reach out, definitely shoot me an email. All right. Don't know what I could possibly do for you, but I'm available all the time to everybody. Anybody at all can just send me an email. It's real simple. It's oldguyhustle@gmail.com. All small letters, no spacing or anything like that. Just oldguyhustle@gmail.com. So hopefully Mountain finds a lucky kid to donate that escape to. Yeah, that'd be cool. Matthew, you got to take off. You have a great day. Pepperidge Farms remembers. There's Saving Grace pops in. It'll be okay. All right. Raining. Good, good, good. Good morning, Saving Grace. Good to see you this morning. Alpha, you're taking off. We'll see you later. Thanks for being here as long as you were. I do appreciate it. I dislike the live stream when no one talks. Thing gets me sometimes. I'll scroll through live streams sometimes and just kind of see what other people do on their live streams. And thing gets me is the people that don't ever look at their comments. The live streamer, and they either just are talking and talking and talking and talking and talking, or I know I have to talk because nobody else is talking, but they don't read any of the comments. They don't interact with the people. So. Sophia, hi, how are you? All right, Karen, we'll see you later. You don't want to hear me sing, Sophia, but happy birthday to your friend Millie. Alpha, appreciate you. I appreciate you. Gonna be a nice ride to Harper Ferry. It's already 62. Windows rolled down and the radio cranked up. There you go. Listen to some Radar Love, maybe, on the way there, Mike. That'll always get you a speeding ticket or two. Yeah, Mike, I'll definitely be watching for your, see if you go live this afternoon from over there. Oh, boy. I'm going to pop on some Iron Maiden. There you go. I've been driving all night, hands wet on the wheel. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. It's 4:30 and I'm shifting gears. A beer is great for you. Okay. Probably around noonish. A couple hours from now. Oh, okay. Grace, you're going to be live later on today too, I'm sure. Grace is going to go out fishing. Rich, I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that even is. So I have no thoughts on it whatsoever. But you know what, Rich? You can go ahead and double tap the screen for me and get me another like in there. I'd appreciate that. Oh, there's a puppy dog out there. That's what they're barking at. Corax is a great candidate. Best policies on intergalactic trade. Oh, okay, Mountaintop. Well, he's got my vote then. Don't be obscene. Double tap that screen. Absolutely. Lester, you forgot again. Might need some rain suits out there today. Saving grace. You're talking some spells or something. That little puppy just wants to be friends. And the neighbor dog don't want to be friends. An old puppy out here, and my neighbor's dogs do not like it at all. Usually they're running around barking at squirrels. But that little dog, I've never seen that dog before. I have no idea where it came from. Huh. Woof, 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 woof. Definitely making some noise this morning. Yeah, it's been funny. That big black dog that you see standing up on the fence there, it's just a pup. He's not very old at all. And I don't even know what kind of dog it is, but he's going to be a big dog. You can be over top of that fence in no time. But ever since he joined the other dog there, they just sit at the base of that tree right there. They just sit at that base of that tree because there's squirrels up in that tree. And they just sit there. Yeah, exactly. Mountaintop. It's a Samsung S something 25, I think. Yeah, Tyson, I still smoke. Probably will. I'll probably be asking on my deathbed to go out and have a cigarette. Juan, how you doing today? Good to see you today. I think I'm gonna sign off for today, though. Uh, all that walking, yeah. You'd think I'd quit, wouldn't you? But that's only an hour a day that I do it. I still got 23 other hours that I do bad things. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Callie is here. Good morning, Callie. Just getting ready to sign off. Callie, I've been live for 2 hours and 20 minutes, but thank you for coming in. I do appreciate it. You guys all have a fantastic day, and we will talk to you later. I will be back in about 21 and a half hours, and we'll do this all over again. 208 days today, 459 miles, I think. That what I'm up to? Something like that. Anyway, we will see you all tomorrow. You guys have a fantastic day. Thank you all for all your support. I really love y'all. Do appreciate everything I get from you guys. You guys are amazing to me. Thank you. Bye.